So good evening, everyone. We'll just begin with the session now. My name is Lipika, and I'll be taking this session. I work as a client specialist and trainer for Thomson Reuters. So we'll just lead you through Westlaw. I hope everybody knows how to use that, as in you'll be using it through an IP link in your campus or at your homes through remote access. The homepage which you are seeing right now is the landing page of the link when you access it, or either through login ID or password. So this page has 3 jurisdictions which are covered. On the top, we can see from cases to current awareness is all Indian content. Then you have UK materials, European Union materials. There is a common tab which is provided here which search across all these 3 jurisdictions together. Now, if you want to search across all these 3 jurisdictions, you can either check these boxes or uncheck also in case you want to exclude any particular jurisdiction or option from here. So if I just want to exclude, I can simply uncheck the boxes as well. Now, if I want to search across all these 3 jurisdictions, I'll type my keywords here. So I've typed in fraud, medical negligence in quotation marks because I wanted to be one word, and then doctor. And I'm searching across all these 3 jurisdictions. I'll click on search here. So these are the results which I have got. On top, you can find cases here, which is Indian cases, 42 in number. Then you have UK cases, UK journals, and European Union material results, which are given here. Now, if you want to access any Indian case here, probably you can scroll down and I'll just show you how to access a full text judgment. So for example, we want to access this case, we have to click on in-law citation, which is given here. This takes you to the full text judgment, which you can open and read. So this is the complete judgment here. On top right, you will find the option to print, save and email the document. On the left hand side, there's a case analysis section which is provided, which gives you additional information related to the case, as in what was the bench, where it was reported. In case there are any cases which are cited here, that will be mentioned over here. These are only legislation which are provided here for this particular case. So all of this will be hyperlinked. In case there are cases citing or cited cases, everything will be given here. So this is an Indian judgment which we just looked at. So this was a common search which we did. If you want to open, option by option, which are given on the top, if we just go to cases here, so cases will have, Indian cases will have 2 tabs, which is search tab and a browse tab. Search tab will enable you to put across your keywords here, and the browse section would be the database which you are searching within. So right now, whatever we search here from, we'll be searching across all of these High Court, Supreme Court, tribunals and commissions. So for example, if we type something here, we can get results from here as well. Now, other part is that you want to search from only couple of courts. You don't want your results to appear from all the courts here. What you can do is, you just need to go to advanced search option here. And there are three search bars which are already given, which was there in the basic search. Free text is basically your keyword. Then party names can be your petitioner or respondent's name. You can also put across your citation if you have. You can choose the bench here, either single, divisional, full or constitutional. You can also select the subject, as in if you want cases related to any particular subject, say criminal law, competition law, you can select it from the list given here, list of terms. We can select the subject also from here. You can put across your legislation in case you want cases related to any particular act or any particular provision. You can put that here, and you can add multiple provisions and multiple legislations here in case you want cases related to that particular legislation. Then there is an option to select the courts. So earlier we were searching across all the courts. In advanced search, we can limit our search to the courts which we put across here. So for example, I want to search in Supreme Court, only Bombay High Court. I can select my courts over here, and you will get a drop-down recommendation and you can select the court from there. The last part here would be the date restriction, which you can put across to get the results from that particular period which you want. So this is how we can use advanced search option. When we come back to cases, another option is that you need to browse the data. So in case you're not willing to search and you just want to read through the data which is available, so that will be provided in the browse section. for all these three jurisdictions, India, UK, and European Union. Now, if I just want to look at Bombay High Court judgments, what I can do is I'll go to High Court judgments here. I can select Bombay High Court from here. And I can just click on full text judgments. So this will give you an year-wise bifurcation of all the judgments which are listed here. So from the beginning till date, you will find all the data relating to all judgments in Bombay High Court categorized year-wise at the bottom in the browse section. So you can just read through the data also. In case you're willing to just go through the judgments, you can also do that. Now, just remember one thing, whenever you do any searches, there's a trail going on top. So from home, we went to cases, we have come to High Court judgment and Bombay High Court and full text judgments. So now whatever you search in this bar will give you results only from Bombay High Court. So you have filtered your search and have come to Bombay High Court judgments. So whatever you get results here from will be only from Bombay High Court and no other court will appear here. In case you want to search in all the courts, you can simply go back to the cases and you will be able to search within all the browse section which is given here. So this is applicable on all these three jurisdictions which are given on this platform. And this will help you identify, which court are you searching within or which particular journal are you searching within here. So moving on to legislation tab here. So these are Indian legislation. So as I told you, the search and browse criteria will remain the same in all of these options, which are given on top. Now, if you want to search any particular legislation here, you can simply type here. So for example, I want to search the Indian Contracts Act 1872. I'll click on search. So this is particular act. If you want to open it, you can click on arrangement of act. It will give you information when it was assented on and came into force. What is the status of the act? You have this print, save and email functionality over here. In case you are willing to open any particular section, you can click here on any section you want to. Say for example, section 13. Whenever you are in any particular section, on the left hand side, you will be able to see the cases which are citing this particular section. So there is this link which is provided, cases citing. When you click on that, it will list down all the cases which are citing this particular section. And these are all hyperlinked in case you want to go to that particular case and see the details and read about that. You can also do that. So this is one way of searching. Other way is if you want to browse the data, the acts are arranged by title, by year and subordinate legislation. So by title, it will give you all alphabetically arranged acts here. So you can click on any particular alphabet to see all the acts which are listed with the beginning of the letter, the initial which is given here. And you'll also find the amendments as well. So amendments you can see here. All of the acts amendments are listed down here. Other part would be it is arranged by year. So it is also given in an arrangement by year wise and subordinate legislation as well. Subordinate legislations are basically bills, notifications, circulars, rules and regulations which are given here. And then the second part would be the state legislation where you get all the acts listed related to each of the states. And these are also arranged by title, by year and the subordinate legislation for that particular state, as you can see here. So you can browse the legislations by state as well. Moving on to journals here. So journals, these are a couple of Indian journals which we have tied up with national law schools and have uploaded here. In case you're willing to search across all of these journals, you can use these search bars above, free text, article title and the author name. In case you want to search in any particular journal, you can simply go ahead and click on that journal. Say for example, the first one. And now I can search here. So whatever results I'll get will be from the last option of the trail. As you can see, I'm in this particular journal right now, and I'll get the result from this particular journal only. Moving on to forms and reports section. So these are a couple of statutory forms, deeds and agreements, law commission reports and committee reports which are available. You can search here by title or by subject. And the current awareness section in India will update you on what has been uploaded onto Indian content in the past few days. So if you are willing to see what cases have been uploaded, you can go ahead in the browse section. You'll get a bracket from last 7 days to last 28 days. Now, if you want to see what has been uploaded in last 1 month, you can find all of the cases which are there. Similarly, for legislation also, you will find the data. In case you don't want to go ahead and browse the section, you can also search here. So if you are searching any keyword, you can put that in free text. You also have an option to select the subject. So if you want to see what latest data is available related to any particular subject, you can select from the list of terms which are provided here. So this is for Indian content. For India, you will find everything on the top. Moving on to UK materials here. For UK, you will find everything in the browse section. As you can see here, we have UK cases, legislation, journals, and current awareness. Now, if there's a common tab which is given here, which search across all of these 4 options which are provided. If you want to search by topic, you can simply go ahead and click on UK cases, for example. So similarly, we'll have this UK search bar browse section as well at the bottom, and an advanced search section also given here. Now, instead of searching here, you want to put across multiple information which is available. You can go ahead and put it in advanced search section. You will have a couple of similar tabs which we have seen in India advanced search. If you want to browse any particular law report, you can click on the law report and transcripts which are given here. This is all the law reports which are covered for UK. I've shown you an Indian case. I'll show you a UK case as well. So if, for example, if you want to see the Fleet Street reports, I'll click here. Now these are all arranged year-wise. If I want to see any particular cases in 2020, for example. So these are all cases listed here. So for international materials, you'll also find these indicators. So this is called a citator feature. Basically, it helps you identify what judicial treatment this particular case has got. Now, if I open any particular case, say for example, this one, I'll click on official transcript. So green indicator represents this particular case has got a positive treatment. Now, if I just want to see where it has got positive treatment, I don't know why it is not appearing. I'll click on this particular case, for example. So this is the status, how it looks like. Now, if you want to see, what indicator represents, you just need to put your cursor on that. In case you don't want to open the document, so you'll get to know what does green indicator represents. So this is the complete case, which you can see here. Similarly, you'll have this print, save, and email functionality on top right. And the left-hand side will give you additional information like all cases cited, key cases citing this particular case, all cases citing like legislation, journal article, books which are related to this particular case will be provided in this case analysis section. So this is how a UK case would appear. Then we'll move on to UK legislation. So for all international materials which are available in Westlaw, you'll get this indicator for legislations as well, which helps you identify, if this particular section is a good law or not. Now, in terms of UK legislation, we can see the acts which are covered here are from UK, Scotland, Wales, and North Ireland. All of these acts are categorized under different topics which are here. If you want to open any particular act in UK, say for example, something related to environment, I'll open this act. So this is the act. You can see there are indicators in front of every section. When you put your cursor on these indicators, you'll get to know it means repealed or it is law in force. So the description will be available only when you put your cursor on that particular indicator. Now there's an option to print, save, and email the document. You can also, uncheck the boxes which are repealed and you don't want that sections to be included in your document. You can also do that from here. Or you can take the PDF of entire act from this option, which is given here on top right. The third part in UK would be UK journals. So these are all journals which are listed here. There is a search bar here and a browse section at the bottom. If you need to see what journals cover the full text articles, just click here. So these are all UK journals which are available. So it has British Tax Review, Cambridge Law Journal, which are renowned UK journals which are covered in Westlaw. This is the complete list of UK journals which are here. If you want to search something here, it will give you results from all the journals which are provided here. If you want to search in any particular journal, simply go ahead and click on that journal. Say, for example, British Tax Review, I want to search it here. I can just click on that and I'll search within British Tax Review only. The trail takes me to British Tax Review on the last option. The last part in UK would be the UK current awareness section, which is similar to what we have seen in India, as in what has been uploaded into UK in the past few days. This can be seen by document type, by subject, or most recently added. Now, if I want to see what has been added as on today, I can click on most recently added. I'll click on today. And we can see these are a couple of 84 documents which are added today. We can also browse this section by subject area as well in case I want to see any materials related to any topic which I'm looking for in last 90 days. I'll click on by subject. And this is the complete list of subject which is provided here. I want to see what has been added related to employment. I'll click here on employment. And I can see there are around 258 documents available in the past 90 days, in last 3 months. So these can be looked at in case I want to have a look at any latest materials which are there related to employment. And then there is an archive section also, which is arranged by document type and by subject. So by document type is basically, categorized as per UK cases, legislation, news, papers, journals, article, current awareness. So you can select the by document type option in case you want to know what you want to see in terms of the document. And archive will give you data which is prior to 90 days. So probably not not in old data, but yes, which is prior to 90 days and has been added this year. This is for UK materials, UK current awareness. The last part on this platform would be EU materials, which is more or less similar what we have seen in India and UK, search and a browse section. All of the details are given at the bottom. In case you are willing to see the codes which are covered here for EU materials, just click on cases here. So you can get the data arranged by court name and by judgment date. So if you want to see the court names, 4 courts are covered here, which are Court of Justice, General Court, Civil Service Tribunal, and EFTA Court for EU. And you can use these search bars to search across all the materials which are available here. So this is for India, UK, and European Union, which you have seen right now. After, as I told you, Westlaw covers all India as well as international content. Apart from UK, EU, it also covers US, Australia, Canada, Hong Kong, Korea, and other international jurisdictions. Now, if you want to go to the international platform, what you need to do is on this page itself, there is an international materials tab which is given on top. So when you click on this tab will open up for you and there will be a pop-up which appears. So this is getting started guide. In case you want to learn about how to use this platform, you can download this PDF guide for you. There's a training and support portal which gives you, gives access to different videos related to how to make your searches related to cases, legislation, or any particular search you want to look at. You can find there in the training and support videos. And What's New help you with the new features which are added here on this platform. So you can just simply use these 3 options in case you are willing to learn more on this product. So this is Westlaw Classic platform, and this is included in your subscription. The page which you are seeing right now is completely US. So you have this all content which is covered here. And then federal materials as per the federal courts. State materials covers states of all 50, covers all 50 states of US. And then the materials are arranged by practice area wise. So you can either search by clicking on any particular practice area also. Now, if I come to all content here, there is a common tab which is provided here. So this search across the US jurisdiction, and I have selected all state and all federal court for my reference. When you click here, you can select up to 3 jurisdictions, any 3 if you want to, and click on save. Now we have seen couple of, we have seen India case, we have seen UK case. How does it look like? If I want to show you any US case, Say for example, I'll type patent infringement. So there is an overview of results on the left hand side, which gives the total number of results which appears with the keywords you have given. If I just want to look at cases, I'll click on cases here. I'll scroll down a bit. So we have seen there were a couple of indicators which are available for UK. For US, you will find these indicator flags, which helps you identify what judicial treatment has been given to this particular case. Now, a yellow flag, when we open it, it means it has got a negative treatment. If you want to learn more about this, you can just simply put your flag cursor here on the flag. And there is a option called Powered by Keysight, which is available with all the cases which you open. When you click on that, you can read about the flags which are there. And it will give you more information what does these flags represent. So for India and UK, we have seen a case analysis section on the left hand side. For US, we'll find everything on the top. So we have this filing, where it has got negative treatment, what is the history of the case, what are the citing references, all of the options are given here. And to download, email or save this document, you can simply go ahead and click on the delivery menu here. There is a drop down which is given here. So there is email print download option which is provided. And this is how a US document will appear. So this is a US document. I'll just go back to the home page. Apart from US, it also covers other international materials. As I told you, Australia, Canada, Hong Kong, Korea, and other jurisdictions also which are covered. So when you are on this page, you scroll down a bit, there is an international materials tab which is available. When you click on that, you will find the rest of the jurisdictions which are covered. So this will have all of these, including UK and European Union. In case somebody wants to search only international materials, they can do that here on this classic platform, and they do not miss out results on UK, EU. So that's the reason for repetition. And these are a couple of other international jurisdictions which are covered. You can see the details here. Now, if you want to search in any particular jurisdiction, you can simply go ahead and click. So if I want only Hong Kong cases, I'll go ahead and click on Hong Kong. And I can make my search here within Hong Kong database, which is given here. If I want to search in all of these jurisdictions, I can simply use the tab here to search anything related to all the jurisdictions. So you can use the tab over here, and there is an advanced search option also available where you can fill in multiple information if you have. The second last part of the training would be the journals which are covered. So Westlaw covers more than 1200 journals here. So we have seen a couple of India journals, UK journals, which were there on that platform. It will have all the international journals which are covered. So when you are on this page, there is a secondary sources tab which is there on the left hand side. So these are US journals which are arranged by state, by type, by topic, as you can see here. You can browse the US journal on the left hand side. On the right hand side, there's a tools and resources tab, which gives you additional information, additional details which are available. So we have Black's Law Dictionary also, which is available there in Westlaw. If you scroll down a bit, there's a World Journals tab. So World Journals gives an arrangement of the journals jurisdiction wise. So you can see all of the jurisdictions which are covered in terms of journals. If you want to click on any particular jurisdiction, say for example, I want to see only Canada journals, I'll click on Canada here. And this is the list of Canada journals which are covered. Similarly, if you want to see the journals, the complete list of journals which are covered here, on this tab, there is an information icon which is provided here. You just need to expand the contents and you can find the complete list of journals which are covered here. So it covers renowned journals like Harvard Law Review, Yale Law Journal, and Cambridge Law Journal, which we have seen in UK also. So you can find UK journals also here. You can see there's a tab for UK and US separately. You can find the journals according to jurisdictions. The last part here would be the news section. So you also have a vast news section to look at. When you are on this page, you can click on news section here. The left hand side will give you news from the Reuters. On the right hand side, you can browse the news by blogs, journals and magazines which are available, topics. As per the states in US, you can also see that. And also by news index. So if you want to see index wise newspapers, magazines which are available, just click on news index here. So this is a alphabetical arrangement of all the newspaper, journals, magazines covered. Now, if I want to look at any particular alphabet, say for example, I, you can see all of these magazines which are covered here. We have a couple of them from India also. So it will also have India newspaper magazines like Outlook, Mint, other newspapers which are covered here. You can read through that. And also there are a couple of newly introduced sections which you can find here. So any new topic which has come up will have a new section which is given on this page, on the home page. So right now we have the civil rights legal material, COVID-19 legal material and news, and so on and so forth. Now, if you want to look at on any particular topic, say for example, COVID-19 legal materials. So this is for all US and this is updated on a daily basis. You can find different legislation, presidential proclamation, cases, state executive orders, everything related to COVID over here under one roof. So this is a new section which you can see here. So this is all from my side. Any particular questions you have, we can take that up. Any questions from anyone? You can just simply unmute yourself or you can put the questions in your chat box. I can take it from there.
Ma'am, will you please again elaborate as to the as to like I want to find some Indian journal in Westlaw. I just missed the initial session, so please will you please repeat
Okay.
it?
For Indian journals, when you are on this page, Westlaw India homepage, there is a tab called Journals here, where you can find all of these Indian journals, which are available here. Yeah. You would like any further information on this?
Oh no, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Any more questions from anyone?
It's good.
In case there are no questions, we can just end up the session, or you can probably reach out to me anytime after that also, in
Yes,
case you have any questions.
you have briefly briefed all the aspects of this database. And
Thank you, sir. So probably I'll just share my email ID also in the chat box in case you have any questions. You can just reach out to me as well. And if you have any document requests also, if you're not able to find anything, I'll be happy to help on that as well. And we can also keep another session in case you're willing to
yes,
take it over.
yes, we will try because a lesser number of students have joined this session.
Okay.
I think I have to conduct one more session in the coming week.
Sure, 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 sir.
Yes.
So thank you everyone for your time, and thank you, sir.
Dear students, ma'am have shared her email ID. You can save that email ID, and in case of any Westlaw document you are finding difficulty in downloading, you can send email to them or any type of assistance. In the future, we will also conduct more sessions. Thank
Sure,
you,
sir.
students. Thank you, students. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.